On December 1st, 1913, Henry Ford installs the first moving assembly line for the mass production of an automobile. His innovation reduced the time to build a car from 12 hours to approximately 1 hour and 33 minutes. We are so accustomed to things like this right now, but imagine being his contemporary. Imagine the impact he had on their lives and how their imagination ran wild after this amazing improvement. Aldous Huxley lived it and imagined the future it may lead to. Of course, this is an exaggeration, a dystopian novel, but nonetheless, are we that far from it right now? Hi, this is Maria, and here at Dream Flying Books, we are talking about Brave New World. This is the first discussion in a series I'm calling Weekend Book Club, because we are talking about relatively short books with very interesting discussion topics. You can find the article related to this vlog on the blog as well, and there I'm proposing an entire list of discussion topics. You can use it either in your book club or whenever you want to spark interesting conversation. Let's go back to our discussion here. Brave New World. This will be spoiler-free and hopefully a great reading inspiration. The action takes place in the year 2540, some 632 years from the first assembly line produced by Henry Ford. As you guessed it, Henry Ford is an interesting figure in this book. Everyone pretty much views him as a god in the world state. Religion has been replaced mainly by technology. The world state conditions emotions, suppresses individuality. There are also no emotions involved in relationships. Their main motto is everyone belongs to everyone else. Children are created outside the womb in the central London hatchery. Citizens are sorted, provided with different chemicals, and they are conditioned to fit a certain role in the society. And not only they have their perfect role, they have their class they are bound to. From highest to lowest, the classes go from alpha, beta, gamma, delta to epsilon. Epsilon are the lowest class and they are menial workers, while the alphas are prepared to be leaders. The story takes Bernard Marx, who is an alpha, in his voyage to a savage reservation. The savages seem to be actually the normal civilization as we see it now. They believe in God, they reproduce the old-fashioned way, and we are witnessing Bernard Marx exploring this entire different world from the one he's been living in. We see his observations, we see his reactions to different rituals, different religion, his reaction actually to no technology in everyday life. When he decides to take John, one of the savages, back with him, he instantly becomes very popular in his own world because John is some kind of entertainment for them. The book is not necessarily popular by the way of writing, but because of the ideas it proposes. In this world, everyone is perfectly happy. So in a perfect world with no sickness, where everyone lives until old age in perfect shape and form and fitness, there is no sadness. What is the purpose of an individual? What exactly remains that matters? The way the world state works is by using entertainment to increase consumption and give citizens a permanent occupation. Basically, people stop caring about important things and They are happy to play sports, happy to watch movies, have sex with whomever, whenever. They are basically used to instant gratification. Whenever they need something, it is provided for them. What I'm asking is, are we really that far away from that in a world where today we watch Netflix all day, binge on social media? Are we that far? Does anyone have time for anything else? Is there anything else we should be doing that is more important with our time? I think Huxley really predicted this very well about today's society. And we achieve this now. Imagine in 500 years from now where we'll be. However, a more important discussion is about authoritative governments. The world state uses censorship to manipulate public opinion, and we see that in our current events. People in Russia today think they are saving Ukraine. Russian soldiers are shocked that Ukrainians don't receive them with open arms. They are all in complete ignorance because the entire media is controlled by state and informs them about special operations in Ukraine and nothing about a new Ukrainian invasion. And the disinformation is very, very well present in neighboring countries too, like Romania, Moldova, Poland. Before this war, the misinformation here was rampant. Banning publications like Sputnik or Russia Today, I think, is a major win over fake news. But it makes you wonder though, this book was published in 1932, over 90 years ago. Haven't we evolved by now? It is so strange we are manipulated with the same tactics used over a century ago. What good are books if we don't use them to start talking about these problems more? And of course, this book deals a lot about eugenics as well. Children are created by cloning and designed to fit the perfect role in society. I think with this prediction we are still far off, but perhaps not really that far, because for example, prenatal screening has allowed parents the ability to decide whether a child will be born or not if he has chronic illnesses like the Down syndrome. For example, in Iceland, about 100% of these cases detected early lead to abortions. There are almost no new cases of Down syndrome in this country. Similarly, testing for gender leads to wide gender gaps in many countries. In reality, I feel it's just a matter of time until all this will be normal. The process is slow due to ethical concerns, but if finally anyone will do it, it's just a matter of time until everyone will do it. Because who will not want to give their baby the best possible chances of success? I found a similar idea in Clara and the Sun, if you know about it, and that book is amazing as well with subjects like this. All in all, I love The Brave New World because it creates so many topics for discussion, from eugenics to media to government. Finally, what matters in life? What will you stand up for? What is happiness? And so much more. It's a perfect book for a book club, and it's such a short read. It is definitely manageable in a weekend. Be sure to check the description as well, as I posted some interesting questions to spark conversation, and the blog for the full article. Thank you for watching.